how to use Gamma app for business presentations. Today, I will give you a guide and step-by-step tutorial on how you can create presentations using Gamma AI for your business. If you have ever struggled with designing slides and structuring ideas or creating client-ready presentations quickly, Gamma AI is a tool that can help. In this tutorial, I will show you how to generate slides with AI, structure your content, customize layouts and visuals, and export your professional business presentations. I will also provide an on-screen example so you can follow along and see exactly how it works. Gamma is an AI-powered tool used to design presentations and documents for a professional look. This saves a lot of time on design and formatting. It ensures a clean and professional look. It overall helps you through AI where you can generate and edit your presentation, your document, or any file very easily. Let's look at a practical example. First, when you log into your Gamma account, you're going to click on Create New AI. You are simply going to go on Generate. Now this is going to show you a few options on your screen. This text box is where you are going to type in your prompt so the AI can generate a presentation for you. Here are a few options. If you don't want to create a presentation, you can also go ahead and create a web page, a document, or any social media post. These are some settings that you would want to change. You can select them according to how you want your presentation slides to be. I am going to pick 8 cards, and you can also select the layout and the language at last. This is a very important and crucial step because you would want to put in a prompt that is exactly how you want your presentation to be. Here I am going to start a presentation for a sales pitch for a startup targeting small businesses. Now let's generate an outline. Now this is going to create the outline of the whole presentation according to how you entered the cards. This is going to basically create content for your presentation. You can always pitch in and remove or add things according to how you like. You can always add in or take out material from this how you like it, and you have to review this. After typing in the prompt, this is going to create an outline for you, and this is going to generate an outline. Right here, you would want to review this to make sure that the content is exactly how you want. Now, Gamma already generates the slide outline. Once you are ready and everything is according to how you like, you can click on Generate. While you click on Generate, this is going to create a whole presentation for you right in front of your eyes. This is going to include important key points, the introduction, the problem or opportunity. However you gave the instructions to the AI, this is going to create a whole presentation according to that. Gamma also allows you to move sections around that we can also work with. Right here, you can see that there are diagrams and there is going to be flowcharts, also visuals. This whole presentation, everything is entirely designed by AI and how you prompt it to. You can also see how quickly the presentation is being structured. This is a huge time saver for busy professionals and people or team members who don't have that much time on their hands and you want to create a presentation very quickly to make it look professional and clean. Now here the presentation has been made. You can always make amendments and changes in this. As I was talking earlier, you can always switch these slides around. You can simply drag and drop them up and down to change the rotation of these slides. This ensures that your presentation flows logically and makes sense to your audience. You don't want to make your presentation look very random and not put together. You would want to make everything according to how you would want to attract your clients, because that's my main topic. Now right here, you can also start editing the layout. You can simply go to any text. You can click on the 3 dots right on its left, and you can click on the fonts or changing the text layout, also giving them a bigger heading. I'm going to make this bold so it stands out exactly like this. You can also see that there are visuals in this presentation. You can see that there are pictures that the AI generated on itself. If you don't like any of these pictures, like I'm going to show you, you can simply just click on the picture. You can simply either delete this, remove the whole layout, or you can remove this image. I deleted the image. Now this shows an empty image box where you can just upload an image of your choice. If you don't want to do that, you can simply just generate one with this symbol. You're going to click on it, and here it appears a text box. You're going to type in your prompt and how you want your picture to be. I am just going to add this picture that was here previously. As you can see, this is very easy. You can add images, layouts, and for flowcharts and symbols, like right here, there is this circle that shows the ratio. You can go on here on the right of your screen. Right here, you see a list of tools. These are basically blocks and tools that you can always add. There are QR codes. There are also going to be links. If you want to add a link, you can quickly go through this and check out for a link box. Now right here, there are diagrams that you would need to use in your professional presentations. And there is a ratio box and a circle right here. You can also add flowcharts and diagrams. It gives you all the options, and all these tools are very easily accessible. Now moving on to the layouts of this presentation, you can see that these layouts are default settings, how you actually suggested. Now moving on to the layouts and style of this presentation, you can change the text alignment, fonts. If you want to change the theme of this whole layout generally, you can simply click on themes on top, which is mentioned. Here you have some templates with different color palettes and different text and fonts. If you want to customize your own, you can simply click on new theme, and you can either build a theme or you can import a file, and it will collect all the fonts, the color, the palettes, everything. This is very easy to use as well. If you want to save time and find a palette that is best suitable, you can just simply apply. If you want to pick from the templates that are already provided, you can simply go through the templates, pick the one that you like the best. I am going to switch the one and going to make it like this, and right there the presentation is fully changed. I don't think I quite like it as much as I like the previous one. It was the default, but I'm going to look through more of these, and I think I like the petrol one. Okay, right here the theme is entirely changed. The fonts are changed. This looks exactly how I want it to be. It is appealing. You should also make sure that the first slide, which is going to be the main slide, looks simple, clean, and professional. You don't want to overcrowd it with many descriptions. Here there is just one main heading, and I think it looks perfect. Now when everything is set, you like your content, and every text or paragraph is set, you approve of it. Editing here is really important because you need to make sure that your content and your context, your paragraphs, each text is exactly how you want it to be. You don't want to overcrowd your slides by adding too much context. Just enough and necessary text and paragraphs are enough. You can shorten long sentences. You can highlight key points, like right here this text is highlighted because it's a key point, and this step turns AI generated slides into a professional, polished presentation. Now the last step and the last tip that I'm going to give you for this guide is that you can invite collaborators and your team members to review this project or this presentation better without having to share it to them on every approval and add additions. You can directly just invite them as a collaborator. You can simply go here on share. You're going to click on that, and here the first option you see is for collaborator. You can simply send it to them or add their email or people. You can just share it to them. If you just want them to view it, you can give them access to edit. Once everything is set and ready to go, everything is according to your liking, you can click on present and preview your presentation before you actually export it or send it to your client or your team. This is how the presentation is looking so far. Okay, perfect. This is how I want it to be. I'm going to exit the preview and go back to share. I'm going to export this, and while you export, this is another feature of Gamma that is really useful, that you can export your presentations as different layouts. You can export it as a PDF, a PowerPoint presentation. You can also export it as Google Slides or export each and every card as a PNG file. The best option is to go with a PowerPoint because this is the best used one, because you would want your presentation to be flowing smoothly. Once you're done, you can just see it in your web browser, or if you have the app, you can just see it in your file. This approach makes your presentation and that's how you can use Gamma AI to create business presentations by generating slides with AI, structuring content, adding visuals, customizing your layouts, reviewing the whole presentation, and exporting it or inviting your collaborators. You can create this impressive presentation in record time. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment and don't forget to subscribe for more tutorials. Share this with your colleagues or your team members. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video.